Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Oh boy, that's very red. Sheesh. Can I adjust things here on my, probably on my camera to make that a little less red? Oh, I can't be bothered. Webcam is a little better. But I want it to be like nice and vibey. Hi. I'm just chilling. I just thought I wanted to play a couple rounds of this stuff because it's fun. And also they have there's the sound one and then there's the color one. So this is a cute little game. And I'm gonna just wait for you all to join. In the meantime, I'm gonna pull up the chat on my phone as per usual. I'll turn the volume down here. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. There's no real plan to this stream. This is random. I just found this on Instagram the other day, and this is like a little color matching game, and they also have a sound one. So the color one, it's past midnight here. So
single player.
This one works like this. It's quite brown. Like somewhere around here, I think. Close enough. That is pretty skin toned-ish, like pink skin color, but kind of faint. Like more like around here. A little brighter, maybe a little more red, a little more pink, kind of like that. Oh no. Oh, way more desaturated. Failed that one. Ooh, a very dull lavender. Like super desaturated. Like, kind of like that. Worse? Worse, darker. Ooh. Oh, I'm not showing the screen. I'm very sorry. I'm too locked in. Let me restart this. Color matching.
Single player.
Thank you, Nebula. I didn't look. I didn't know what the color was. I gotta restart. I looked at the chat. Ooh, it's kind of a mint. It's kind of like here, a little brighter. Kind of like somewhere around here. More blue? No, a little more green. Kind of like that, right? That's pretty good. $10 from Virtual Boy. Cheers from northern Minnesota. Oh, I'm in Minneapolis. Thank you for listening to my car radio set. That is kind of a reddish brown. Pretty saturated, but dark. Like somewhere here. Redder. Huh? Kind of, I forgot what it was. Close enough. Third. Okay. Dark blue. Nice dark blue. Pretty saturated. Kind of around here, right? I'd say. Heh. Darker. Wicked Man always was listening to Idols by you and noticed you were streaming. Oh, and thank you for the $5 Canadian. Paper joints. Oh, this was nice. Next one. Ooh. That's gross. How do I even get to something like that? It's like a dark kind of, but it was kind of bright too. This is kind of, was it kind of like this? Oh God, I forgot it already. I'm just gonna guess. No, it's much more blue. Last one. Ooh, mint-ish, bright mint, a little bit into the teal. So somewhere here, bright, a little bit into the teal. Brighter, less saturated. It's alright. The last two were really whack. So, the sound one is a lot better. Hi, Sovereign Sounds. Also, hi, Nebula. So, let's do the sound one. On hard mode. So, this one works like this. Next one. Nailed it. $5 from No Wake. Random question. As far as making AAA wavetables for Faceplant, would you go about similar way how you did it for Serum? I mean, once you've made them for Serum, you can just copy them over. I would make them, I'd like render them out in Serum, like I'd do all the editing in Serum, and then once you've saved them, just copy them over to Faceplant. Just put them in your folder there. Next note. Ooh, that was a good one. Close. Nice. Good, but I can do better. It's a nice ear training game. I'm gonna go one more time. Yo. I also want to do it as fast as possible and as accurate as possible. That was nice. Yeah, that was a little bit better than last time, I think. Also, Sharktooth17 with $5. Thank you. Happy Easter, Virtual Riot from Australia. Oh, Australia or Austria? I never know with Aus, US. I'm a long-term fan. Glad I can support you still all the way to 2026 and beyond. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Did you see SoundGym? Oh, is that a similar thing? Audio ear training online. Oh, yeah. This, I think I remember this. I might have an account here. Haha. Look at that. I do have an account here. Start training. I haven't done this in forever. I don't even know. Play game. Let's go. Identify the boosted frequency in hertz. Okay, let's go. Oh, sheesh. Oh, that area I always guess too high. That area is so hard. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, 3.4, my hate frequency. Okay, it's that boxy sound again from earlier. And I picked way too high, so now I'm gonna think it's between 200 and 300. Yep. Ooh. That's higher than... It's like 5? 5.8. Boxy again, but nice. Oh, that's gross. That makes me want to think it's 4,000 or something again. Oh no, way lower. The snare is getting a big boost here, so that makes me think somewhere around 200. That's very bright. Oh, sheesh. I'm not doing as good as I want to be doing. Also, hey everybody. Oh, that sounds bad. Yeah, 4,000. I want to say above 4K, but I could be so wrong. I'm just gonna aim for 3.5 because I know it's in that neighborhood. 5. Above 4, okay. Yeah, that was pretty bright. Ooh, that's gross. 5. That's really gross. Around 4. Super boxy. Oh, this is a tricky one. Somewhere around here. I want to say... Oh, no. Lower. Okay. Aw. Yeah. That's a really bright one. Nice. I guessed that. That metal is really a jump scare. Yep. That's a really bright one. That's higher than that. No! Oh, oh. Somewhere here. Yay! Nice. That was okay. What are these others? Oh, is this just like songs? Is this all the same thing just with different? Oh yeah, Peakmaster. It's the same game just with different samples. What other games do we have here? Sonar Beast. A sound plays from a specific point in the stereo field and through a bandpass filter in a certain frequency. Can you find the correct panning and frequency position? Oh, I have to unlock these? Aw, with a membership. No. Come on, are there any other free games? I guess continue training. Is there... Huh. Select the correct amplitude change in decibels. Use the original and after gain buttons. Okay. That's... And we can like say with what we want to do this. do this with piano, why not? Okay. Okay. It sounds like just a little bit. Nope. The music's kind of funny. Damn it. Those minute changes are difficult. Okay. What's the next game? Your workouts are limited. How to play. A sound plays from a specific point in the stereo field. Can you choose the panning position? Is there a different game I can also try? Nope. These others are locked. Oh, okay, let's try this one too. We're just playing ear training games. It's these same songs again. Ooh, sounded further right than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, we're doing well. Ah. Okay. I gotta put my head between the speakers, I think. Oh, game over. Yeah. Is there any other games that I can play without paying? Oh, unlock complete training. You gotta pay. Nah. Do we have any other free websites for ear training in any way like this? Like similar stuff to this? There's gotta be. And it would be really easy to vibe code a quick app like that. One more time. One more time. Come on. Oh. Whoo! My best run yet. Or second to best run. Let's go. All right, I should probably quit here. It's not gonna get any better. You've been doing this without headphones, I just realized. No, I'm not on laptop speakers. I have the IK Multimedia iLoud MK2. These are my current monitors. They are pretty small. Like they're like travel size. You could fit these in a carry-on luggage case on a flight. And they're pretty good. I'm surprised. I've like mixed the entire album on this. Oh yeah, since we're doing stuff like this, we might as well. Can we get this as a plugin? Oh. Didn't know you could do it even without pitch. Oh. I broke it. I broke it. I don't know what I did, but I broke it. Too complicated to try and form words. I feel like I'd need maybe on an iPad where you can click multiple things at once. Or you could record this and then stitch it together. So that could probably work. Oh, the Nuclear Sun bookmark is the band. Yes, I had a band like that when I was younger. This is one of our song rehearsals. Happy Easter. Yes, same to you. Adult Swim choir game? I also really want to play My Voice Zoo, by the way. You might have seen, we're going to look into this. You might have seen the My Voice Zoo thing on Instagram or something. So this is hilarious. You just like buy these animals and you put them around a zoo and you can give each of them a sample. Like you can record their voice and then they just play back that sound all the time. Yes, My Voice Zoo with basses. But, okay, here's the crazy thing. Check this out. Remember Worms? This game? Worms Armageddon? This like 2D like tanks style game where you like shoot at each other. Anybody? Nobody remembers this? I played this a lot when I was younger. So, this game came with an extra .exe file that let you that showed you all the different voice samples that the worms would say during the game, like the ouch and the fire in the hole and whatever, and it like had a little recorder built into it, and you could record with a microphone your own samples for everything they were supposed to say and save it as a sound pack and then put that in the game, and you could share it with your friends. I thought that was awesome, and more games need this kind of stuff. So that's what My Voice Zoo reminded me of. We need more games like that just give this extra stuff. Like, what was it? Command and Conquer would also like always come with a map editor, like that kind of stuff. And more games should have like these little bonus things they come with for customization. Love that stuff. I don't know why I have the Edward Bernays bookmark. I really don't know why this is here. And then what is this? A mic preamp? But why? I don't need this. I've never, like, I have one that came with a microphone. I don't need this. What? Huh? Yes, this is a Neophoric shirt with Eevee on it in golden. But yeah. I know, I should do a gaming stream at some point. So I'm on my Mac. I have a Windows PC here as well, which is kind of like my gaming PC. So I would move the stream over to that for that. And yes, Command and Conquer was awesome. Actually, Command and Conquer Generals was actually one of my favorites. I really liked that one. And they did it's a little controversial because you were allowed to play as USA, China, or GLA, which was basically like terrorists. And in Germany, they had to censor this game a little bit because back then our government was very strict with censoring violence in video games. And so first of all, they changed all the characters to be like anyone that was human was now a cyborg. So in all the little images of the soldiers that you would see in like these tiny little icons here, like this, they would edit their face to be like half a robot with like a glowing red eye, and all their voice sounds would have this robot filter on them, which was annoying because now every unit sounded the same in German because they all had this robot voice, while the English voiceovers were fantastic and really really good and actually kind of funny at times. And then they also changed some entire units because the terrorists had in like the barracks where you build the foot soldiers, you could recruit these suicide bombers that would have vests on with like TNT on them. And in Germany, this was replaced with a shopping cart that had TNT in it that was just like moving on its own. Let me see if I can find the version of, first of all, they like changed everyone to be cyborgs. And yep, the German, here it is, perfect, nice. They got this down too, sweet. They changed the unit too. It was this kind of like bomb on wheels instead. That's just how it was. That was the German version. And everyone was like changed to be cyborgs. Because we had like a huge, discussion in Germany about first-person shooters and violence in video games. And for a while, that was like a big topic because we had like a school shooting or two that got like that topic really to the forefront of public media and public perception. And a lot of video games were censored. Actually, Team Fortress 2 was kind of funny because German censorship. There we go. So when you killed someone in Team Fortress 2, they exploded in the German version into a stack of like, hey, cogwheels, a blow up balloon animal. Like these are the objects that someone would just burst into instead of blood and gore. And I thought that was kind of nice. It fit the jokey vibe of the game. So that was kind of neat. Just a Mask with $2. Thank you very much. Asks, have you ever played DJ Hero? Actually, no, I haven't played any of the Guitar Hero or DJ Hero or like Band Hero, any of the rhythm games. Even though I do like rhythm games, but is it the Mio Mio rhythm game? I really like, it's the circular one. It's these round machines. This one I really, really like. Those are cool in Tokyo. Big fan of these. And then obviously the Taiko rhythm game. This one. Also a big fan. Also because like you get a bit of a workout if you do a bunch of these in a row. And in Japan, they're just everywhere. And like every arcade, you find these. And this is really fun. Plus, so eventually I found like a song I wanted to get really good at one of these machines. And so you see how they're wearing gloves? Yes, you have to, otherwise you get blisters. So I bought some gloves and I practiced it a couple times. But every time I practiced, there'd be like people behind me waiting in line for their turn. And it would be these Japanese dudes who would just fucking crush some crazy song on the highest difficulty setting that they probably practiced all day, every day. They were just so much better. And I felt so bad for like standing in their way. Oh, this is the beautiful pad from earlier. Oh, needs this up. Hey. Actually, I do need to render this out really quickly because this needs to go into my pad sample pack that I'm working on. I just need like a long bounce of this. And then I can also show you how I make pad samples like these seamless really quickly. Oh yeah, the never-ending loop. Yeah, this needs to go into that project. We should totally do that. Oh, the Adult Swim choir. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a sec. Let me show you this real quick. Oh yeah, while this is freezing, let's check out the Adult Swim choir. Huh. Maybe I need to refresh this. I can't pull this. I'm like clicking and dragging. It's not working. Am I doing something wrong? Is it broken? Oh, agree to the... yes. I did not know this one. Like that they can whistle through its teeth. I don't like that smacking sound effect. That's really pretty, actually. Yo, I actually really enjoyed how it changes the harmony depending on where I'm going. Like, I went back to the same note, and once it did it in minor, and then it did it in major, depending on where I was coming from. So this is actually programmed really smartly. There's some genius programming behind this. Like, let's check this out one more time and pay attention. Major? Oh, it's different now. It's like a... Whatever you do, don't look at the bottom teeth. Okay, one more time. Yeah, it's modulating to near parallel chords, pretty much. Okay, one more time. And I want to check out their bottom teeth. I did not pay attention. Oof. Can we do like a... I wanted to do like a certain progression, like, can we do like a fifths, like descending fifths? I was trying to do descending fifths. One more attempt. I'm gonna try to start at the highest. Oh, damn it, I ruined it. Okay, enough. Enough of this. I should do a Revolt stream. Oh my god, I would get so angry. That game is so frustrating. It's so annoying to play. I like it, and I like the map editor. And once I realized that how in the map editor you can go up and down and build really like high up, that was really fun. Oh yeah, Atmos Pads Volume 2, when? This is exactly why I'm doing this right now. This is going into the pack. But every pad in the pack needs to be seamless. So for that, I'll render out like a long clip like this, and then I cut it in the middle, and then stitch these halves together so that this, like the beginning and the end is where I cut it. So that'll perfectly loop there. And now this just needs a little bit of a crossfade. Maybe a little longer. Nice. And then I can check by looping if it's going to be fine. Yep, that is really nice. And just in case someone is not looping it, there needs to be at least a tiny bit of a fade. So it doesn't click. Like it doesn't create like a little click. Same at the beginning. But just like really, really a little bit. Just enough so that the seamless loop isn't broken. So I gotta test it one more time. Oh, now I created a tiny little click. This is not easy. Sometimes it just has to be a little bit longer of a fade. Try again. Oh, sheesh. It's okay if it's a bit more. One more try. That might be fine. Maybe like this. Yep, that sounds good. Okay, and then let's check out what key this is in. This is a G major pad. So then I just gotta... I think this can be a tiny bit louder without clipping. So I'm gonna give it 1 more decibel and then right click, export. And then this goes into here, Atmospheres 2. Atmo, this is just gonna be called stream because it could be a stream of water or it could be the stream that I made this Atmo in. And G major. And you will be pleased to see that this pack is pretty much done. There are now, let me see, 105 Atmos in here. So I've been working on this in the background over the last couple months. Every once in a while, whenever I like make a pad, I would put it in here if I really liked it. And there are some really pretty ones, like... Has anyone seen the series Devs on Hulu FX? For some reason, this pad sounds like Devs. I don't know why. It just sounds like Devs. Oh, Nebula. Some of them have a little more motion, some have a little less. Some are major, some are minor. Some are just very, like, I think, Desert. Some are just on, like, Dune, for example, is kind of like darker and only on G. Like, it's just... Because sometimes you just need something like that, where it just stays on... It just stays on a note. Some have a little bit of atmosphere in the back. Some are rain. Copium. This one sounds like a little bit like the Annihilate patch. Can we watch this together real quick? I don't know if my stream is gonna get like copyright struck because of this, but that pad, the whole scene, I mean. If you haven't heard this yet, like obviously and seen this, but A, spoilers if you want to watch Annihilation. B, if you have not seen this or heard this yet, oh my god, you're in for a treat. Let's just enjoy this, and I'll shut up. Can someone try and remake that? Reese? Right, sounds like Lorne. Sonny opened with this the second time he played his 5-hour Red Rock set, and I was in tears. Cool sounds now, it kind of sounds as if it's the voice of the alien, or the sounds it makes. Gets a little weirder. Like it almost sounds frequency shifted in a little bit here now. I think it's like chords. There's like some metallic effect on it. But yeah, that's all we need to watch. Now, this is the ending of the movie Annihilation. So the first bit is a song by Moderat. It's like Moderat, The Mark. It's the first song on this album of theirs. It's just like an interlude or something. And that's this part. So that's where that part comes from. And I don't know if they, like if the people from the movie picked the song and then were like, hey, Moderat, do you want to make the rest for the scene? Or if they had someone else do that. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, hi, more Kismet. So that sounds really cool. And oh god, I'm not gonna try and remake that now. I'm just gonna fail. Like that's not gonna go well. But like a lot of it is just detuned saws and good filter and pitch movements. Also $5 from Stephen Walker. Thank you. Yo VR. When you open a new MIDI clip and you want a long note, just double click a note and hit the legato button on the left. It'll extend all the way. Oh, that's nice. That's good to know. Like, yeah, and then oh, thank you. That'll speed up my workflow sometimes. Thank you very much. Like I feel like they just like they had like some weird pitch movements. Like not that much even. And like filter going up and down, like something in this direction. With a little bit of drive maybe. But it definitely sounds analog. I'm just playing around and like try and get that same feel for those weird alien noises that I was making. It goes into the right direction. Probably something more like something a little more controlled. Like you could have longer LFO times here, and then we could have a like a little follow up that's a little lower, kind of like that. It's trying to like get it sort of close to that vibe, but yeah. Yeah, and then this opens up and closes overall. I would be so interested in someday scoring a film. I'm playing like a tritone. I also feel like the detune is probably a little modulated as well for that sound, like getting in and out of tune more. Something like that. But yeah, that's going to be really difficult. But I like cinematic stuff. Let me see if I have anything cinematic in my project files. Just like hanging around. Sweet cinematic ARP chords. Oh, from January this year. I can't promise this. I can't promise that this is any good. Let's have a look what it is. Oh, it's just this. What is this? Magalind, $2. Thanks for making music, man. Thank you for supporting me. 100, is that rupees? From Dhruv Rohila. Hey VR, can you do a reaction on Raji 2006 GBB wildcard loop station category? What he creates on that loop station is all from his mouth in life. I feel like I've seen that. Let me look that up real quick. GBB wildcard loop station. Is that this? I've not seen that one. Oh, not 2006. Yeah. I feel like it's probably this one. I'm gonna pull that up and have a look.
Yo, this is Rage, and this is my wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2026 Loop Station category.
The kittens sometimes meow behind. Oh yeah, right, the kittens. How are the kittens doing, Nebula? I can't beatbox. Nice. That's pretty dope. Like his demeanor. Is that thing that gets played on Rampage so much? I know which one you mean, the Levity song. That's cool. I wish he was doing more live with his microphone. Okay, if we're checking this out, then we gotta also check out Dilo, if my bones are breaking. Yeah. Gotta check this out. That sound, for example, what the hell?
If my bones are breaking, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are breaking, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are shaking, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are shaking, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are breaking, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are breaking, would you? If my bones are breaking, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are breaking, would you tell me that I'm weak?
There's definitely some EQ on this. And like maybe a little bit of chorus. Like, but the processing isn't insane.
If my bones are breaking, would you tell me?
If my bones are breaking, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are broken, would you tell me that I'm weak?
If my bones are broken, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are broken, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are broken, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are broken, would you tell me? If my bones are broken, would you tell me that I'm weak? If my bones are broken, would you tell me?
So sick. I still can't get over that first noise, this high one. That is so cool. Bro speaks wavetable. Yeah, Dune type shit. Really cool. And then if we're talking about beatboxers, we have to mention Beardyman. Literally just programming or something. Literally just practicing and configuring. This video just broke my brain multiple times while I was watching it. Also, he's hilarious and so erratic. I absolutely love it.
Wait! Fuck! What about this one?
So it starts off. So this is like 11 minutes long. We can skip through some. It's also it's just freestyle. We can skip to some cool moments because we don't have to watch the whole thing, even though the whole thing is awesome. But there are some absolutely amazing moments in here.
You know, I've also got this fucking new thing. I'll be like,
Let me find it.
damn. And just go like. It's got a subtle use of octavizers and fucking distortions and shit. And if you like distortion, here's another portion.
That's fun. And every once in a while, when he restarts a new section, you can kind of see how he's putting like kick and a snare and a hi hat on these launch pads, like on these pads over here. It's hilarious. Skip ahead a little bit.
She's been practicing with your dad, and I'm really glad.
Oh yeah, this is great. Let me play it from over here.
I fucked your mom and she was really, 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 really good in bed. She's been practicing with your dad. She's been practicing with your dad, and I'm really glad that your parents have an active sex life. You're imagining your parents having sex now. It's like your dad's all like, and your mum's like, it's really unpleasant. Stream numbers.
What is wrong with this dude? Wait for it. Oh. Okay, you can check out the sampling.
Fuck you, right? I just made that really fast.
This is so good. And then the ending is also hilarious because he explains this genre UK plunge that he came up with.
No, made a genre up called UK plunge.
Also, wait, Next Zix with $5. Thank you. Yo, VR, I would love to get your reaction on this remix I made of Dash Star. It's on SoundCloud. I'm not doing like feedbacks or otherwise I'm going to be overwhelmed with people sending me stuff. Maybe there's going to be a dedicated stream for that one day, because otherwise it's just going to have to like listen to everybody, you know? I really appreciate that and I love you for your support. Thank you so much. But I hope you understand.
And this genre, if you want to make some of it, I'll make it to demonstrate. But basically, it consists of only the sounds of people on council estates up and down this great nation fighting in the street over
Hi,
nothing.
Ace.
And politicians arguing over nothing. And then instead of a build and then a big drop, it's like the sound of a toilet being plunged and it's is really. So I'll see if I can make some. It's not easy, but it will be similar to this. It'll be like. UK plunge. If you want to make some yourself, you can. I'm going to stop this live stream now because I don't love you anymore. It's over.
So that was Beardyman. Just on a normal Tuesday, probably. Big fan. $10 from Nicholas Faciola. Thank you so much. Love that you connect with every fan after shows, man. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. I try. I'm so exhausted after shows, but I really try. If I can't, if I don't, and if you don't ever see me, like if you don't see me hanging around after a show, it's probably because I have another show the next day and I have to go to bed like really soon because I have an early flight the next morning. Sovereign Sounds with $5. Thank you. You should get Dolphin Emulator and do Wii Game Stream. I do want to make a game stream at some point. Oh, I was using the ARP in here. Oh yeah, there's some randomness going on, and I'm using the Baby Grand Piano multi-sample from the factory library, and like the attack is it's quite high and also randomized to like make this kind of floaty sounding. Yeah. Also, what is Dolphin Simulator? I remember Echo the Dolphin, which is a beautiful game. And now I have to tell you something. You remember Echo the Dolphin? Old ass, what was this game even for? It is, it's for the Sega Genesis. It's the super trippy, quite difficult game. And, that's an emulator, I see. And there's a story here I need to tell you. And for that, I need to show you an Andrew Huang video. Where he sampled some rescue dolphins in a dolphin sanctuary. And there's something very, very crazy in this video that is just being glanced over, in my opinion. And I think this requires a lot more research, and I want to record dolphins and figure out more about this. So check this out. This shit is crazy. So he's recording some dolphin sounds.
I took 2 of those and layered them up to make this kick.
Which is really cool.
This one slowed down. Sounds like a little rim shot.
Nebula, go check on your kittens. It's absolutely, you're fine.
These are some blowhole exhalations. Taking short pieces of them and fading them out makes perfect snare drums. Chop those same sounds but high pass them for a hi-hat sound. I also use this chirp and just cut it up to the rhythm of my music.
All cool shit. Big fan.
This high-pitched chirp might be my favorite.
This though, check this out.
Slow
Oh no, it's the next one. Never mind. This one's beautiful.
that down. Put a pitch envelope on it. And then added some delay. This is the most
This one now.
amazing thing, though. Just a high-pitched whistle, but pitch shifting it down, it's like the dolphin was singing 2 minor chords.
What the hell?
This dolphin's in B-flat minor. I also took this whistle.
And then it just keeps going. Like.
And lower that sound.
So
This dolphin was
after hearing that, I went through a ton of dolphin recordings that I found online for free on like research websites, on like marine station research websites where they record dolphin noises, and I couldn't find a single one where dolphins would whistle a melody in this way. So what I think is because
singing 2 minor chords.
they are in this sanctuary where there's humans and there's this big
Bring it
pool.
down.
I think that probably maybe they might be listening to some music. They might have music playing there for the people that work there. Maybe they've heard that, and then they're like, copying a melody or something. But here's the crazy part. Remember how in the 60s NASA had this thing where they wanted to figure out how to talk to dolphins? Because the idea was, because dolphins are smart, we wanna, if we can figure out how to communicate with them in any way, we could learn something about maybe in the far future, if aliens should ever visit us, we could learn something about how to communicate with them. So with a new species. That was sort of the idea behind this. And so they started this program, and they had this guy, John C. Lilly, take care of some dolphins. This dude. And that's why we see dolphins here immediately. And the problem was that he was kind of trying to teach the dolphins to speak English, to make human sounds, rather than learning how to make dolphin sounds. And then the other problem was that they had to keep the male and the female dolphins separate. Oh, sorry, yeah, I should switch back. They had to keep the male and the female dolphins separate. And the male dolphins would get very frustrated sexually, so they had to find a way to relieve them. And NASA caught wind of that and shut down the whole program, because there was like, they were like, nah, this isn't cool. Also, I gotta interject. Cozy Music, $20. You're crazy. Recently bought your course on Slam and can't wait for your live feedback end of this month. Hell yeah. Hopefully in 12 weeks I can pump out tracks like the pros. Also, yes, dolphins are smart as hell. So, thank you so much, by the way. Glad you're part of the class. Oh, he gave the dolphins LSD too? Oh, I didn't even know about that. Yeah, so they finished, NASA canceled the program. He kept the dolphins, and then he got weird because he was struggling with migraines. A friend of him suggested him to take ketamine to help with the migraines, which I guess it did, but also he got delusional because he was taking a lot of it. And he invented, in the process of that, the sensory deprivation tank. Because he would take a lot of drugs, then go into a sensory deprivation tank and vibe out, I guess, and then write about his experiences. Oh God, this is not a great picture. Oh, people are just, I guess they have air. And then he'd write about his experiences in his diary, and he started to get delusional. He started to believe in the existence of the Earth Coincidence Control Office. Like an office that is in charge of all the coincidences in the world, you know? Like, that's the kind of shit you start to believe in if you get a little delusional on drugs, I guess. So he started to write all this down in his memoirs, in his book, and guess what the abbreviation for Earth Coincidence Control Office is? It's ECCO. And so the devs that made Echo the Dolphin, the game, read John C. Lilly's trip reports and his delusions that he wrote down in a book, and then they made this game. That's why it's the Dolphin, that's why it's a dolphin game, and that's why the name is Echo. It's not because they use echolocation or anything for navigating. It's because of Earth Coincidence Control Office. It's because of the delusions of John C. Lilly. Yeah. This is some insane lore, and this is all true. The developers have confirmed this. So thank you for listening to this. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm glad I was able to bring this across. I've tried a sensory deprivation tank, yeah, in Los Angeles. It was nice. It went by way faster than I thought it would. There's like a little floaty to put your head on, so your head stays above water as well, so you can just completely chill out. I would call it the biggest non-event in my life. It was very nice. But yes, so now that you know this lore, let's go back to the video about the dolphin whistling that melody. So what I want to do is I want to restart that program of trying to talk to dolphins, and my plan is, instead of trying to make the dolphins make human noises, let's play them high-pitched sine waves in these kind of melodies. Like if that dolphin is whistling this melody,
it down, it's like the dolphin was.
what if we got a speaker and a laptop and Serum and played it back, similar notes or slightly different notes, and try to engage in a musical conversation with the dolphin through these frequencies? Since the dolphin seems to like know what's up in terms of chords. So this is an idea. Don't know how well that would go, but one day I will definitely like go to a dolphin sanctuary like Andrew did here. This is in California, I think. So when I'm in California, I might check that out and see if I can go there and try this out. So it's just a little plan, and this perfectly encapsulates the randomness of this late night stream. I'm glad that I can tell you all these crazy ideas. Yeah, and then we teach him dubstep. Yeah. Beautiful Chaos. Oh, that was that one, yeah. Made some cool growls the other day. Might show you that. So I was experimenting with basically just sine waves and a lot of FM. And I want to make sure this isn't too loud. Yeah. Tasty. And the main idea here is also that how can I sign up for the Dolphin communication program? I will, if I actually do that, if I actually end up like making a trip out to a dolphin sanctuary to like look into this, I will let you know ahead of time. Okay, here's a cool thing just in general with growls. If you are making growls, like you can just try this out. Render them out at like a higher note. Like I want this growl patch to be like down at an E. So I played at an A and render that to audio. And then you just pitch that down. It like makes it darker and more evil sounding. Kind of like shifts the foreman down too. But yeah, I can walk you through this a little bit. This was mostly a lot of trial and error with the FM, but the rest is pretty straightforward. Like my main idea was I was just messing around with FM. I just set all of this up. First of all, we need the phase random to be on 0, and then I want A to be FM'd by B and C, and then B to be FM'd by A and C to be FM'd by A and B. So everybody from everybody. And we'll set you all to sine waves. And we'll set 2 and 3 to go in ratio mode. Oh, also we don't want to hear these two. Just the first one. And now we can do some fun FMing, and we can also like play around in here, adding some overtones and stuff. So classic FM. And maybe we can do some stuff like pitch this one up quite a bunch. And then FM this one with this one. That gives us quite a crunchy and like gritty sound. I'll load up some I'll load up an EQ down here so we can see the frequency spectrum. And I'll also grab you all a little oscilloscope over here. I know I should probably, one day I'll get mini meters going on the side so you can like see all of this nicely. But for now, this way you can see the waveform. So you kind of know what's going on. Oh, $5 from Moin. Moin126. Kind of need this for gas. $4 a gallon in my state right now. When will you be back in South Florida? And also any new free sample / serum presets? Preset brokey. Good shout. should do a little free pack on my Patreon. That's a good shout. I'm working on a preset pack for Serum, and when that comes out, I'll release a couple of them for free as well. Yeah. I'll make a little pack, just like a small little thing. Just like 5 really good kicks, 5 really good snares, 5 really good hats. $5 a gallon sounds bad. All right, let's do some FMing. So this looks pretty nice. We kind of want a nice and gritty waveform for a growl. You can play around with this. So the goal is to kind of get a waveform that is very busy in one part and then kind of chills out for another part. So what I mean is something like this. Like if we FM first with a really high pitch over here, we get quite a busy waveform. And now if I FM this one with a low-pitched sine wave that's just back at 1, it kind of starts looking like this. So we get a lot of stuff happening over here, and then a bit of a pause over there. I just want to get like as much of that as possible. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, bend plus and bend minus can also get you there. But I'm trying to get it by just FMing. How are you, love? I'm doing good. I'm very sorry for that high frequency burst. What's the ratio thing? Oh, it's just a different way of changing the pitch of the oscillators. Instead of like having octaves, semitones, and fine tune, you get a ratio. So it just goes up the harmonic scale. So we kind of want to create like a grimy, like gritty thing like that. Yeah, something like this might be nice. And then let's add a little like high pass type sweep over here. Like a little wow. Also, let's add a sub, because we've lost a lot of low end. And I might want to add a notch that moves the other way, kind of like this. Something like this. This is kind of nice. And for a little more motion, hi VR, what's your album of the year so far? I don't know yet. High up there is You by Underscores. Her new album is really nice. So for a little more motion, we can also put this LFO on some of these FM strengths. And I often like to, instead of going like up like this, that works, that's nice. I also like to do it the other way around, where like the higher you go, the brighter it gets, right? So sometimes I like to do it the other way, where it's like okay, moving that way. That's kind of nice. So here we go. Deviate here? Or someone just quoting Deviate. The high-end TIG sounded sick to me. Haha. Oh. Like what he would say if he was here. That shit is epic. I can almost hear a remix from you on Love Field. I would really love to remix Wish You Well. Really love that tune. So this is nice. And let's keep going in the effects a little bit. Maybe a little bit of distortion. Let's bring the sub out separately. And then a little bit of this. And then sometimes I like to add a little more additional like movement here with like maybe a saw-shaped LFO on a notch that goes something like this. And maybe another wob down here that just accentuates some lower frequencies. Have you heard Barry Can't Swim's song Kimpton? No. Also, thank you for those $5, Canadian dollars, 6 paper joints. So far so good. but then the main sound actually ends up coming from the effects chain. So we've got this, and before I go any further in this patch, like I'll leave it as is for now, and now we're gonna do the other half, which is the auto filter on bandpass. And also let's put down a note here. There's the E, like this. Actually, let's make this longer. Let's make like half a bar and slow down these LFOs to go with that. And then let's do a little automation lane for that frequency. Something like this. And now we need some OTTs. So I'm gonna do 2. And then I'm gonna do a fat rack, which you can get on my Patreon. This one. Much loud. I can turn it over. I can turn it down overall a little bit. Also, let's grab an EQ at the end here to tame the 3.4 kilohertz a little bit, and like the messy rumbly lows just a little bit. Though growls need that a little bit. Deviate music. I'm back on desktop. Oh, you're in the chat. I didn't know that. That's cool. So that's neat, but we're missing a lot of growliness. And for that, I like to use a combination of the old phaser, just on the default preset, with feedback all the way up, and then we find a good frequency. Something like this. Sovereign sounds, you're gonna sleep. All good. Have a good night. And an EQ as well. And with this EQ, I just like to draw some kind of formenty shape. So I'll just get a peak up, a peak down, a peak up, and then one down, and last one up. So something like this. Let's increase the Q a little bit. Yeah, something like that. And bring them together a bit more. It's kind of similar to what the phaser is doing. And now we can like position that wherever we want. You can even invert this. Sounds cool too sometimes, or like control the strength over here. That just increases the formentiness. And now if we do some pitch mod, like pitch modulation, it should already sound pretty nice. WEQ literally. So that's kind of neat. We could add a few more extra flavory bits. Sometimes I add a tiny bit of corpus on tube just to add a little bit of this hollowy flavor. Don't know how to call it. Just a little bit of that. Also, a good growl phaser is the Ubik P. Where are you? This one? I think I have heard this in... It was either a Sudden Death song or a Zomboy song. It's just another phaser that we're going to set to manual mode. And then we can just like lock it into a certain frequency range. That sounds nice. Let's do a little bit of pitch movement too, so it sounds a little cooler. Like just go up a little bit over time. Like that's nice. What can also help sometimes is having an EQ before all of this. Sometimes you just need to boost a certain area for a little more brightness or something. Speaking of brightness, I haven't used the noise at all. So let's grab a white noise and modulate the level with the sub-oscillator. So just this fluttery thing, and I want you to be stereo and go through the filter. It's a little intense, change it to bipolar. And this is sort of where I would start to go and mess with the oscillators again. I haven't even added any overtones to any of these. Like this can profit from some of this. Same on this one. Yeah, let's change the phase for all of these. Also, the actual starting phase now matters quite a lot. Like if I change this, it can have a lot of impact on the crunch. So you gotta like find a good spot. Usually if they're all in the same on the same value, it's kind of fine. And then let's see. Sometimes less, sometimes more FM is needed. Yeah, less FM over here, as you can hear. A little crunchier, a little crisper. That's too much. Yeah. And then the noise is kind of filling in the gaps, because without the noise, it's getting a little soft. Still sounds nice, and we could just boost the top before it goes into this whole chain. That's kind of nice. That sounds pretty... That's a good tone. It has a good tone to it. Maybe a little bit of drive on this filter. Oh, just a little bit. That's pretty neat. We could experiment a little more, maybe by adding some overtones to one of these oscillators. Ooh. This is starting to create FM feedback, because it's like, this is getting FM'd from here, but also this one's getting FM'd from here. So it's kind of like going back and forth and getting a little intense over time. So yeah, this is kind of the point where you can just dial this in and find all kinds of like variations and find like the perfect amount. I kind of did like what we had here earlier. I kind of ruined it. And that'll happen. Sometimes it gets worse for a moment. I do like the noise, just a little less. Alternatively, it could be pink noise. And then we can also have another look at the peaks here, like... Maybe we could even move some of these modulations over, like have this one be controlled by this one. It could stop here. Nah, that was fine the way it was. Let's bring you back. I love the undo button. That helped. What about this peak? Also, obviously the phaser position. It's going to change it quite a lot. This is a good sound. We could add a little bit of stereo width with the hyper. Just like mixing this in, and maybe the dimension expander as well. That's very wide. Let's bring this down. Yeah, something like that. But... Oh, a little aggro. A little aggro in its... Oh, it's probably... Yeah, it was this. But once we've done all this, and we're kind of happy with it... Yeah, that's cool too. Like, I have to keep myself from fiddling with this. Eventually, I gotta stop. And just be like, this is okay now. How do you get rid of the clicking that happens at the end? Happens with a lot of the growls that I make. Oh, that little pop, you mean? It's just from all the OTTs. If, like, either render this out and then just get rid of it in the audio clip, or last, like, if I really wanted to get rid of it in here in the effects chain, I would honestly, I'd make a gate and put it at the end and have it be triggered by the dry signal, like the serum, the same sound that comes out of this chain, but pre-effects. So right as it comes out of serum, it's opening up this gate. And then it's closing this before the click can even happen. So that is a way to get rid of it here. Yeah, just a little idea. But now we can also get one more enhancement of this by playing this at a high note and rendering that out. I'm just going to do resampling. and then pitching it down with no warp mode on. And then we also get a longer growl. That's nice. It sounds darker and more evil. We're losing a little bit of top end, and then either you can try and boost that with an EQ, or, I mean, this kind of works. Kinda. It's okay. Alternatively, you could just distort the top end with roar, for example. We could make the high band be like 5 kilohertz and upwards, and then I'm gonna delete this EQ. And then if we just drive the high frequencies, maybe even higher, now we got more high frequencies. So that kind of works. That's cool. Yeah, we kind of need this muddy low end here a little bit for the sound of the growl. And then why not put Spec Ops on it? Maybe we can do some fun stuff in here. Like smear it out and then drive it. This is going to get a little loud now. Yeah. Or what else we got? Resonant freeze. Ooh. Without the smear. Can we just freeze it down here? That's fun. Threshold freeze. Oh, that's interesting. Random freeze. Moin, again with $5. I know I should save, but I wanted to add, I love a few more free Serum 2 subs, because even Patreon, there's only 3. W bass, EQ, and macros more, please. Okay. Like, just like some sub patches in Serum 2. I can do a couple more. I wanted to do a couple anyway that like work, also high underpass. Yeah, this plugin's really nice. I also really like the MP3 effect. Yeah. That's fun. That together with the freeze is also really cool. Because then those keep sticking. And also you can then smear them out again. Is this how you made the growls in the song Give In To You with Rez? Yeah, some of those growl fills are kind of the setup. It's definitely like the phaser for the like vowel sound. Also Virtual Boy with $10 dope growls. Thank you very much, and thank you for your $10. Yeah. But yeah, the MP3 file is fun. The squeak it adds. Oh. Someone asked, at what point do we add pitch map? Pitch map after this now is actually not a bad idea, because we now have these weird, annoying resonances. Also, compress here isn't compress as in like volume compression, but it's compressing the frequency spectrum. So you can kind of use that to change the formant too. That's kind of neat. But I did want to try real quick with this squeaky boy. If we threw pitch map on there real quick. I'm just curious. Because it kind of like would... Interesting. A little less distortion, please. Why not? We could even mix that in with the original. And then the compression hits different notes. Fun. Yeah. But yeah, good growls. But yeah, rendering them out higher and then pitching them down once they're in audio is very fun. Big vouch for that. And yeah. Finding the sweet spots for the phaser frequencies and this EQ will change a lot. about the sound. 200 check. What is that? Mothrain. Thank you so much. Thanks to your tutorials, I started experimenting more in Ableton. This is a small reward for what you do for us and for revealing your secrets. Thank you so much. I'm glad I got you to make stuff and make music. Also, since this is orange, that looks like it's a lot of money. Thank you very much. $20. Sheesh. Thank you. But yeah, also to come back to Moin from earlier, some sub presets is a good idea, because I did want to kind of, I've done this before and I don't know if I gave it out anywhere or if I even saved it, but I wanted to make a really nice patch where you basically, it's a sub, but the lower you go, the more it adds the correct harmonics on top of it. So the lower you play, the more harmonics you get, so you can still hear it on bad speakers. And the higher you go, the more it like adjusts, and it might even add in a low sub under it if you go too high. Like, let's say we're in D. Like, this is good. And then if you go up to G, and then eventually to like A and B, that's where I would maybe want a lower octave to slowly come in underneath. So I would map that, I would make like wavetables that do that, and then map this to the key tracking over here. So that by here, you're starting to get like a low octave fading in and everything. That would kind of make a lot of sense. Da-da-da-da. Do you remember when you used to use Waves Maserati, just to make stuff even louder? Those were the days. That didn't help the mix, really. It made it louder, yes, but definitely was definitely not good. Yeah, that's a good amount of money. Stop trolling. Hehe. All right. Also, I gotta go to bed. It's 2 a.m. now. How long was I streaming for? Let me have a look. Hour and a half? It's been a while. I gotta go to bed. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. It's very red. This is the fall asleep lighting. During the day, I have it on super bright white. But yeah, thank you all for watching some fun YouTube videos with me and some cool beatboxers and listening to my Dolphin lore and making some growls with me. Everybody have a good rest of your night. Sweet dreams. Don't stay up too late. Drink water. And I hope that the Hat Man does not visit you tonight. And thank you all for your donations, really. Good night.